Oh my god.
Thank you.
That's mine. Oh my god. Oh. Girl, Mackenzie needs to clean her car. Perks of having a girlfriend that works at Starbucks. Currently on the way to the airport right now. I gotta go to Oregon for a few days. I got a couple people to meet up with, and I get to see my good friend Tony, which you guys, I don't know if Tony's been in the vlog yet, but he will be in the vlog. I can tell you that for sure, Tony, because I know you're watching. Root beer and 2 Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yes.
Can I have a number 1, please? And the sauce, could I have ketchup, please? Oh my god.
Thank you.
That's mine. Oh my god. Oh. Better. I have to go find my flight now. Thanks, man. Alright, so just sat down. The next spot that we're going to is Oregon, and we're going to get picked up by our friend Denny. Now, I got here kind of early, so I gave them my scoot and all my bags and everything, so I'm hoping that they don't lose it, but I don't know why, but for some reason I have like this record going to where they always like to lose my stuff. So, we're going to get through this flight. Once we get to Oregon, we're going to cruise in there, find Denny, get my scoot. Well, hopefully get my scoot. It's weird because I'm so used to traveling with a huge suitcase, and now all I have is this little thing, and I don't really know if I like it or not. Okay, so sorry about the really sudden transition. We were at the airport, and then I got picked up. We ended up coming here, having dinner, and I didn't really want to film at the moment because I haven't seen a lot of people that are staying here right now, so it's cool to see everybody, but I posted on my Instagram that I'm going to be doing a quick Q&A for you guys just to keep this video a little bit longer because right now it's really short. So we're going to get this going. Okay, so we're going to start it off right here with Nathan_Taddy. This is not a scooter related question. It says, do you still use the back roller thing? Well, I guess this is kind of a scooter related question. So, back roller thing. Basically all a back roller is like a big tube thing that I put on the ground and I lay on it and I roll on it with my back. And basically what it does is it works out a lot of kinks and stuff like that. A lot of athletes use them to kind of help take care of their back and stuff like that. And the question is, do I still use it? Yes, I use it actually a lot. Because one of the reasons that I need to use it so much is because of the fact that I wear knee pads. So when I wear knee pads and I fall on my knee pads, it causes like a lot of pressure on my back, on my spine, because it compresses and stuff like that. So I use that back roller a lot to kind of get those kinks out and stuff like that, just to kind of keep myself going. If I don't roll it out, it's not like I don't like I can't walk the next day or anything like that. But there's definitely a lot of discomfort and stuff if I don't use it. So I do use it a good amount still. So Nathan, there's your answer. Thank you for asking, by the way. _Tom_Mitchie_ says, what is your middle name? Now, I don't know if I've answered the question before. I think I might have before, but my middle name is actually, it's Harrison. And funny story, I didn't know how to spell Harrison until I was in like 6th grade. Pretty bad. This is actually a really good one, and this is probably one that, well, a lot of people want to know it because I get asked this a lot in person. And the question is from Billy Butler 360, and Billy wants to know, why don't you like Kicklesses and or Buttercups? Now, it's not that I don't like Buttercups. I actually love Buttercups because obviously it's my trick. I invented it. I just say I don't like it mainly because of the fact that I can't do them as well as I used to. And I really, to be 100% honest, I don't know why. I used to do them a lot and I just stopped. That's probably the reason, just because I just don't do it anymore. So I just lost it and I just don't practice it enough because it's not really a trick that I want to do a lot because I see it so often. I personally like doing tricks that are very different. For example, like tuck knees or waffles, stuff like that. Those are tricks that I personally like to do. Flip quads and 1-foot melons and stuff like that. I like to stand out a little bit. And I just see a lot of people doing Buttercups and it just kind of got overkilled right when I made it. Well, not right when I made it, but after I'd made it, like a year after, a lot of people started to do them. So I kept doing them, and granted, I do them a little bit differently because the way that everybody does them now, The buttercups that a lot of you guys probably see today are the ones where people actually turn their bars when you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to keep your bars straight. So there's a quick lesson for you guys that do buttercups. If you want to do a true buttercup, you have to keep your bars straight when you actually have to do like a bri thing. It's a lot harder to do, so that's probably why I can't do it. Because I never taught myself how to do it the other way, because that's not the actual trick. And the other part of that question, why don't you like Kicklesses? I don't like Kicklesses because it's kind of like an OG thing. A lot of us don't really like Kicklesses because of the fact that it was done way back in the day by a writer named Martin Kimball. And Martin was actually the first one to do it, and he did it like 11 years ago. Something ridiculous. And I think the reason I don't like Kicklesses is because everybody forgot about Martin. Martin was the one that did it originally, and now it's just become such a mainstream trick. It's so trendy and stuff like that. Not really trendy, I guess, because it's not a trend, because it's here to stay, unfortunately. But it's just a trick that I see everybody do, and I just get over it, and it's just, I don't know, I don't like it that much, just because it's a preference thing. It's my opinion. I don't really like it because I think it's because I see everybody doing it. So there's your answer. This is actually a pretty good one from okay, this is the same kid again, _Tom_Mitchie _ actually a really good question. Do you play video games? No. The only video game I ever really play today is Guitar Hero, but it's really rare for me to actually play it. It's actually super rare. I probably haven't played it in like 6 months. And the reason I don't play video games is because I'm so busy with YouTube. YouTube keeps me unbelievably occupied, and I love it. I love YouTube, and the fact that it's able to keep me that busy without me getting super bored or anything is pretty cool. And video games, I get bored really easily because I'm sitting in one place. I don't like sitting in one spot. I don't like being inside my house for very long unless it's nighttime and I can't do anything else. I just get really antsy to go outside and do something physical or active or something like that. So I don't really like staying inside. So if I ever have time to sit down and play video games, I don't sit down and play video games. I go outside and I'll just go on a quick ride on my scooter, or I'll brainstorm on something to film, or I'll do some work stuff that I have to get done, because I always have other work stuff I have to get done. I always have emails I have to answer and stuff like that, or there's always something productive for me to do. And for me, video games, it's just not productive at all in my lifestyle. Now, if somebody that does that professionally or something, obviously they're going to want to do that in their free time. Me, that's not my thing. I'd rather go outside, ride my scooter, or just get more stuff done. Has.Walker says, would you rather quit YouTube or quit scootering? That's probably a pretty, it's an easy question to answer. I'd much rather quit YouTube, because scootering is the reason that I'm able to do YouTube, and that I'm relevant because of the fact that that's what you guys enjoy watching me do. That's why you guys follow me on Instagram. That's why you guys subscribe to me here on YouTube. That's why you guys are friends with me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. The reason you guys do that originally was because you guys enjoyed my riding. Well, maybe not every single one of you guys, but a lot of you guys is probably the main reason you guys follow me now, is because I ride scooters. And I mean, there's some of you guys that don't scooter, and you guys do watch me, and I very much appreciate you guys as well. I think that's absolutely amazing that you guys follow me for my personality, or just because you like watching my lifestyle, or whatever the case may be. And I think that's awesome. But would I rather quit YouTube or scootering? 100% YouTube. Peace.
Bye, Felicia.
M.Grendon says, do you like your new intro or your old intro? Personally, I like your old intro better, and that's fine. I don't have an intro right now, so there's not really a new one. The ones that I'm doing right now are just kind of like videos. They're intros that I make. So all the intros that you guys see are just clips that I take. Sometimes I put them in slow motion. Sometimes I make them black and white. And I put the episode number and all that kind of stuff, the date. So and my logo. That's all. I do that while I edit the video that you guys are watching. So that's not something that I make up previously and then put it in the video. That's not what happens. So why am I doing this right now? It's just to give a little bit of variety, really, because I love having an intro, and I am working on another intro, just so you guys know. But intros take a very long time to do because they have to be perfect. And finding the right song and finding the right clips and all that kind of stuff it takes a lot of work. But I like having an intro, but I just got bored, really. Like, that's really it. And I like doing what I'm doing right now, just for now at least, until I finish my new intro. Mainly because of the fact that, like I said, it's different. Every single one is different. None of them are the same. The only thing that's the same in all of these is the RW logo and the font of whatever episode it is and stuff like that. So I think it's different. I think it's cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I know a lot of you guys are gonna say that you like my intro because it's very fast, it's very loud, it's very action, and I like it too. I don't know, like I said, just a little bit different, a little more variety. Callum_Spencer_05 says, what inspired you to do YouTube? Sorry, I didn't say that correctly. What inspired you to do YouTube? Actually, that's a very interesting question, because what actually inspired me to do YouTube originally was because it was something new to learn. I was never very good at editing. I was never very gifted in that area. I could do it. I mean, I could edit, I could cut clips, I could put them in slow motion, stuff like that. But I was very, very slow at it, and I always told myself that I wanted to learn how to do it a little bit faster. And that was actually the original reason I started. It was a project. And right when I started, a lot of people started watching, and a lot of people were enjoying my videos. So I kept doing YouTube because you guys love it. You guys love following me around every day. You guys, I've become a part of your everyday lives, and I think that's awesome. And why do I continue to do it? Because of you. You guys show me the amount of love and the amount of support that you guys have shown me, not only in the past couple months, but ever since I started YouTube, and even previously before that, like even on Instagram and Facebook and in person. The amount of love and support you guys have shown me you guys have kept me kicking. So thank you guys very much. So you guys are actually the reason that you get these videos. How cool is that? Darcy Davison _ says, happiest moment you've ever lived. The happiest moment I've ever had was when the Make-A-Wish Foundation called me and told me that there was a young man that wanted just to hang out with me. So you guys probably know what Make-A-Wish is, and it's just an organization that takes kids with that are terminally ill, and they grant them one wish, whatever it is, whoever they want to hang out with, whatever they want to do for the day, whatever that is. They take the kid and they make their wish come true. And I was a kid's wish. A kid just wanted to come over and he wanted to hang out with me for the day. So I was absolutely astonished that somebody wanted to hang out with me and spend their wish on that, because they could have done anything in the world, and the fact that they wanted to just come and hang out with me it was amazing. I was very emotional during that time, and I was speechless. I'm still speechless today on that kind of a situation. And so that was, and probably always will be, until I have children, the happiest moment of my life. Sandus_Belotus says, why don't you ride with pegs? I don't ride with pegs because I made a big mistake one year when I was in London. I was doing a best trick competition, and I fell on my scooter while I was trying to do a quad whip to Superman. And I dropped my scooter and it landed on its side, and during the time I was riding pegs and the peg was sticking up, obviously. And I went to just land on my knee pads. I didn't land on the ground, I landed on my scooter, and that peg went into my shin, and it did a lot of damage to my shin. It dug in there really good, and I actually almost lost my leg because of that incident, because it was really infected and stuff. Because personally, I didn't take the precautions that I should have. I should have gotten it cleaned professionally. I should have gone to the doctor, but in my mind I was like, it's not that bad. It's just a gash. Let's continue the tour, because we were on a tour, and that was stupid on my end, but whatever. I still got my leg, and I don't ride pegs anymore. That was my solution. Not losing a leg and riding pegs. For me, wait, I said that wrong. Not losing a leg and not riding pegs. That was my solution. JacobJones.1 asked, what's your favorite food? I'll let you guys answer that one for him in the comments. You guys, I'm sure a lot of you know that one. And we'll do one more, and this one's not scooter related at all, and it's from Harry, but the A is spelled with a 4. .S04 says, what's your favorite song at the moment? My favorite song at the moment is Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror. The reason it's my favorite song is because the song has such a positive meaning to it. It's all about helping one another, and the song, obviously, I like the tune of it. Obviously, you have to like that. And it's something that's very, very different. It's the song that's not like a lot of other songs, and Michael is my favorite artist, so that helps. But yeah, Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson, that's my favorite song in the moment. But that is going to do it for today's Q&A, and that's actually going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you guys don't already, make sure you go down there, click that subscribe button, and hit that like button for your boy. I'm going to be here in Oregon for the next 3 days. I'm going to be here till the 17th, and this should be an interesting ride, and I hope you guys do enjoy the videos. We have a lot planned, and we actually have a huge idea that I'm super stoked that let's just say the owner is willing to let me do. So if you guys want to know what that is, make sure you tune in, and you'll know what I'm talking about here in the next day or two. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'm out of here. Later.